Salutations, friends. This is a interim episode of Tales of the Otherworld. It is a bit different. We had a thing happen where two of our players could not appear, and it left us quite the quandary of what to do. Because next week we may have more complications. And we were both really geared up to play, so what we're doing is something that's a little bit different for this campaign. Ruth is not going to be GMing. Instead, I am GMing a short little, I hate to call it frivolous, let's call it filler. A little filler one-shot. Have you ever seen anime? Anime often has those episodes that are filler episodes, which weren't originally part of the manga that the anime is based off of. But they're fun. And if they're done right, sometimes the filler episodes can define the show. I don't say that this is going to be that cool, but it might be. You never know. I mean, I am GMing. Womp womp. So I'm actually going to be running the game, and Ruth's going to get a chance to just play. And my goal of this is not only for us to kill time and have a good time tonight, but I think it might help her come up with some different ways to interpret the character of Beck, which is central to her world and her theme. Especially some things that Beck is going through with the major interest in his life, that being Hemi Hehu, and after tonight, the Brittanies. If you listen to past episodes, you know the Brittanies are a trio of insanely hot supermodels that like to use Hemi Hehu for a good time.
Yep.
They are not that deeply emotionally attached to him. At least that's what they say to themselves. Hemi, of course, knows better. Pat, pat, ego, ego. But they are really good friends with Hemi. They really do like him. They think he's a good guy. And so they keep going back. Because, you know, he's a good guy and there's reasons to go back. But that being said, the Brittanies have really started to warm to someone they have met as Callie.
Callie Todd. Callie short for Calypso.
Why don't you tell the listeners real quick who Calypso Todd really is? Because they may not know. This may be the first episode they're tuning into.
Callie Todd is the female version of Beck. Basically, Beck developed the ability to shapeshift into a woman. And so he gave his woman form the name Callie Todd.
And what was one of the first things Beck decided to do when he learned he could do this? Do you remember? Because I do.
The first thing he decided to do is see if he could prank everybody. Went to a bar, got flirted with by Hemi, and then before Hemi took it too far, revealed that this was actually Beck.
Which caused Hemi to freak out. I re-listened to the episode, how I was portraying it. And Hemi actually said something like, I'm going to go to the bathroom and gargle and get toothpaste and wash the gay away.
Well, that wasn't the Callie.
Oh, that was the kiss.
That was when they kissed to activate the curve.
The reason I bring that up is that when I wrote Hemi, I originally wrote him as just kind of a lark. And I decided he wasn't that deep of a guy. He wasn't really that introspective. He's a typical jock. And one of the things I put in there is that a lot of what Hemi does is actually motivated from things that happened to him growing up, that he has a bit of an inferiority complex. He's trying to overcompensate. So any displays of anything that's unmanly freak Hemi out. And what I've not told any of the players or Ruth until today, but as I listen back to the sessions, I think that if you're paying attention, you can pick up on the way I'm portraying the character.
Yeah.
Hemi has got a lot of not only insecurity and inferiority, but Hemi's actually having a lot of problems with the bond because Hemi's having a homophobic reaction to it. And Nathan's teasing of Hemi has not helped.
Yeah.
Due to recent events that happened and Hemi having to take one for the team to save Beckon's life, this has actually been greatly disturbing Hemi. And Hemi right now is in a position of desperately trying to prove to himself that he's not gay, bisexual, or whatever. That the magic isn't messing with him, that he isn't changing, but he is, because the magic is changing him. So that's where Hemi is. He's all kinds of confused. And being that Hemi's a generally good guy, he's trying not to let anyone know because he doesn't want to bring anyone else into his problems. He's been taught since he's a little boy, if you're a man, you don't do that. Men are strong, men don't cry, men blah, 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 right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's also what the therapy thing was about. I don't need therapy!
Yeah.
That's what that was about. So when we pick up this episode, this little interim, the players have just come back from the other world. And it's after the interim episode called Coming to Terms. Actually, no, it's after the Gerald one. It's like a Gerald episode.
Yeah, it's after. So the coming to terms was when Hemi and Beck had a discussion after, you know,
Right.
Hemi made Beck see God, basically,
Yeah.
to help him with that lovely little...
Which proves that even when
killing
Hemi's being
spell.
gay, he still does it better than anybody else.
Well, considering Beck was in his female form at the time, he wasn't technically gay.
That's how Hemi feels about it.
But yeah, that was a coming to terms thing, and then like after that was when the illumination happened, and the whole Gerald's doppelganger showed back up when we had that little episode there, and so that's basically the illumination is done. Y'all have basically come back home finally, so.
Okay. So that's where you're picking up. I'm not sure how long it plays as long as my outline lasts. Forgive me, I'm finishing eating dinner. So this episode then takes place a couple of days after y'all are back. Casework is light, you've been doing a lot of research. You're in the office one day when O'Donnell walks over to Beck and says, "Would you come with me for a moment, please?"
Yeah, sure.
She pulls you aside, walks the interrogation room, and says, "I'm going to tell you something, and I don't want you to freak out."
He raises his eyebrows, because this is kind of weird behavior.
While we were over at the other world, Hemi and I shared a room.
Okay.
And Hemi offered to sleep with me,
That's...
but he didn't mean it. I could tell he didn't mean it.
He blinks a few times.
He was just kind of going through the motions. Did something happen while you two were over there that I need to know about? Because ever since we've been back, I don't know if you noticed, but I've noticed, he keeps looking at you and then looking away. He's acting like he's a child with a schoolgirl crush.
Oh, shit. He rolled a 2 on his speech. He goes,
Well, I'm not having her make a speech roll, so you can resist if you want to.
well, no, this is Beck's speech to try to convince
Right, but the character O'Donnell is not using her speech skill against
Okay.
you, so you can resist this if you want to. I'm not making you game mechanic resist yet.
He goes, no, I mean, you know, there is typical otherworld shenanigans that happen, but,
Okay. I'm going to make a recommendation.
oh, okay.
I noticed while we were over there, there's a lot of close body contact.
Yeah.
And I get the reason for that you all over there are having problems making more of you. So any of you can make this good. But that's going to do things to the human mind. I mean, I really love my husband, but I'd be lying to say a straight thought didn't cross my mind about. Anyway, so the point is,
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but Mahona is,
A horn dog?
would Donald come to that conclusion? She shrugs. That's one way to look at it. Mahona's looking to belong. I don't know if he told you this, but do you know he actually petitioned to become an FBI agent?
Yeah,
He asked me about it
remember
first,
that.
and I had to tell him that there's no way in hell the Bureau would ever employ him like that. And he didn't take it well. He clearly feels he needs to belong to someone or something. You are his... whatever it is. You need to help him get through that.
Oh, okay. Have I not been doing that?
I think you have, but I think it needs a little bit more refinement. You might want to bring it up in your next session with your doctor, what you can do.
Oh, okay.
And take him to goddamn couples therapy.
He kind of chokes a little. Wait, no. Let's see if he manages to keep his composure.
Because that was her joke.
I rolled a 7, so he manages not to choke.
Alright. All right, so that's what happens there.
No, don't click on that.
We have a baby that's touching buttons.
It's blinking and she wants to touch it.
You know, mine's recording too, so we're good.
Blinking. Put it up there. There we go. Wireless mics.
So what does Becca do after that conversation?
That's a good question. Oh my god.
She's now climbing the chair to get to the mics. Our baby has a bit of a stubborn streak.
No, really?
Can't imagine where she gets that from. Look at my wife, look at my wife.
There we go. Ha! Try to get it there. You want me to turn that on? So after that conversation, that would make... Yeah, I guess he would probably be rolling notice on Hemi now.
Okay, you only need a 4. Hemi's not really disguising well. Hemi does not know where he's doing it.
And see whether or not he picks up on what O'Donnell just told him. He rolled a 7, so yeah, he
Yeah, throughout the
notices.
day you catch Hemi occasionally look at you and he has this weird look of like this almost questioning and also wistful look at the same time. And then when he catches you looking at him, he like looks away and he actually blushes.
Okay, that makes Beck look away real quick, and let me see if he manages to blush, because, I mean, see, that would be a speech roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, you rolled a 2.
Hey, are you okay? JJ asks. You look like you're feverish.
Stomp on JJ's foot.
Ow! What'd I do? Mahona! What? Why is your friend abusing me? Well, my guess, JJ, is that you didn't dodge. You're no help, he limps away. And he scoots over on his chair, spins a helicopter style when he gets to a stop.
Uh-huh.
Leans back like nothing's going on and says, hey.
Hey.
Then he gets this wicked smile because he sees you're still flushed. How you doing?
We're...
That's a speech roll.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Beat Nate.
Beat Nate. What am I rolling again?
You're rolling your speech to resist.
Oh, okay. I only got a 5.
Yeah, you get brighter red.
He rubs the back of his neck and he's like, working, what are you doing?
Well, you know, I'm working too. I'm thinking about a kid. Ring, ring, ring. Hold on a second. Flips his phone open. Ah, shit. I got it. Mahona! Apparently Agent Smith wants to talk to me. It may have something to do with Canada. I'll be right back. Says to go down and leaves. And you're sure that Hemi was done with Canada? You're not sure what's happened?
Hey, is there anything of interest on Hemi's phone?
It's still ringing.
What is it ringing?
It's just buzzing right now.
Well, does
He's
it say
up.
caller?
Doctor's office.
He picks up the phone.
Hello, Mr. Mahona?
How well he can imitate Hemi's voice. Ooh. Oh, that was a 15.
So that's at least 3 raises. With perfect pitch and treble. You say,
Speaking.
we're just confirming your urology appointment for later today.
Yeah, sure. What time was that?
That is later today at 5:30, and the doctor wanted me to ask if you're still having problems with your priapism.
Yes. I'm not sure if Beck even knows what priapism is.
Roll smarts real quick. We'll see if he does.
I got a 4.
Yeah, you know it has something to do with erections, and you're pretty sure it's the reverse of erectile dysfunction. You're pretty sure it's when the erection gets elongated and can't unelongate.
So he still goes, yes.
Well, I understand it's very painful for you, but we want to assure you it's not a life-threatening condition and it doesn't do permanent damage. We just have to come in and drain you and make sure you're okay. We're going to find out why the blood's not clearing correctly, and you should be okay in a couple of weeks.
Great.
It's nothing to worry about.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you. And hangs up.
On his phone, you also see messages to Richard.
He kind of wants to find out what's going on in the office, but at the same time, he's like...
You might have a chance to go through his phone again.
Yeah, I mean, he could always, like...
That sounds like a moral dilemma. Let's roll your spirit. Odd, you stay with the phone. Even, you go check out and see what's going on in the office.
Should I just roll the spirit die?
Just the spirit die.
Not the...
Yeah.
I got a 1.
So you stay with the phone. You open the phone up and you look at Richard's messages. You see messages to Richard about a movie suggestion. Hemi's apparently got a script. And he's got... You see the abstract. The abstract is Being Maori. And he's pitched to Richard in 2 parts. The first is as a movie, a long documentary about 2.5 hours. The second is as a television series. And essentially it is what the Maori are going through today and what they're trying to do to fix it, kind of like a cultural piece. And then Hemi starts talking about messages of funding, actors he would get. One of them is like he's getting the girl who played...
In Whale Rider?
Yeah. Getting her to narrate, even though if I recall, she's not Maori, but she's well known.
Mm-hmm.
Getting her to be the voice of the project. And Richard's like, yeah, I like this idea. This is great. This is awesome. And then you see a couple messages there about Richard saying, would you like to come out and spend some time with me and Lee? And then he's like, I can do that if you're okay with that. Richard's like, yeah, I think it's important. I mean, I know more about the situation now, and I can understand why she did what she did, but it really sucked. Richard's basically taking Hemi's side. Right? And Hemi ends with a message of, look, I don't want you to think I'm trying to get between you and your, capital letters, your child.
Props.
And Richard's like, I know that. I've got a good feeling for people. I can tell you're a really good guy, Hemi. You would have been a great dad. And there's no response after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that.
Mahoney comes back out of the office. He's got a weird smile on his face. He sits back down.
Do I want to know what that's about?
Picks his phone back up. Gets an odd look on his face. Pockets it. Do a Google search. Molson beer.
It does a Google search.
Hackers penetrate Molson Beer's firewalls and change the labeling. And there's a label now of all Molson Beers, the run, of Hemi riding a moose with Old Glory behind him. Guns blazing in the air like, ah! This apparently went out in almost 10,000 bottles before they caught it.
Were you responsible for that one? Or was that just somebody...
I have no idea how that
taking
happened. I think it's just the natural British Columbian citizens' love of my, international diplomatic incident. My diplomatic overtures obviously speak to the Canadian people.
I only got 4.
I mean, I really think the way things are going, they're going to be the 51st state before Puerto Rico.
Uh-huh.
What? Dude, we get all kinds of things from British Columbia. They are much closer to Americans than they are to those damn Brits. No, think about it. Shania Twain's from where?
Who?
Oh my God. He gets up and leaves. And the cubicle next to you, and some random FBI agent goes, country music singer, insanely hot country music singer. Of course, Mahona knows her.
And Beck's like, thanks. I'll look her up later. Beck shakes his head and goes back.
The rest of the day passes pretty normally. As you're all leaving, give me a notice check on Hemi.
I got a 6.
You notice that Hemi is wearing a jacket around his waist. High school style, sort of. At an angle, so something's covered.
Oh.
Gonna tease him?
Well, one thing Beck does know is male genitalia is something that men typically are a bit sensitive about.
No, really?
So he will actually exercise some restraint and not say anything, though he is very curious.
Hey, McCroth, ride with me, Hemi says.
Okay.
Gets into his old new old beat up van.
Yeah.
He insists on having this old hippie van and parks at the FBI parking lot just to make a point.
So he has that and a trailer?
Yeah. The trailer just hooks up to the van.
Yeah.
So you're driving along, and he notices that when he gets into the car, he gets in very painfully. He actually, as he steps in.
Did you pull a muscle?
And he pauses for a second. Then says, well, you would know.
Well, I'm sure that swamp creature probably yanked on your leg pretty hard.
Yeah, let's go with that. You're driving back. He turns on the Lord.
Beck rolls his eyes.
Radio? Okay.
Yeah, he knows how much Hemi likes Lord, and he can just tune it out.
He's like, so, the Britneys called me. I don't know why they didn't call you, other than I don't think you've given them Calypso's number. They want me to put them in touch with Calypso. They want to take Calypso out in a hen night.
Why?
They like her.
We met all but once.
Yeah. Remember I said the other rule about women sometimes making snap, emotional, rational decisions?
So they've just up and decided to adopt me into their troop, essentially.
Yes. You said that you wanted to get to know more about what it means to be a woman. This might be a chance for you to go do that.
Okay.
They say they'll be by later tonight at 6. And honestly, don't take this the wrong way, I kind of need everyone on my hair tonight. I got something.
Okay. Did they say, what kind of hen night? Because, I don't have a huge wardrobe.
Hen nights are typically low key. They're just going to take you out, have fun, socialize a little bit, get to know you. I'm sure nothing like what we've just been through is going to happen.
He kind of blinks because you've just been through it.
No kidnappings, no assault. I'm not going to have to save you from a monster of the week. It's going to be a nice, normal night. We're going to have a nice goddamn normal night, McCroth.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you're not getting kidnapped.
Shit, you should have told me earlier so I could have had Dr. Armstrong help me with makeup.
They want to do that. They actually sent me a bit of an itinerary. They're taking you. He flips open. Well, he goes, here. He hands you his cell phone again.
He takes it and looks at it.
You see a message from Brittany, I took off my glasses. That was stupid. Brittany Everdocini. Brittany A. And it's got itinerary. Here's what we're thinking of doing. We noticed that Callie needs a little help with her wardrobe and her makeup, so we're going to take her for shopping for some clothes. We're going to get her makeup, get her hair done. Then we're going to take her drinking, maybe some karaoke. We'll have her back by 10 o'clock, Daddy.
That grimaces a little bit at the daddy part. He's like, okay, so I can just go barefaced. And they can handle all that stuff. Because, lipstick isn't all that hard. And foundation isn't all that hard. But eyeliner is a real bitch.
I'll take your word for it, Hibby says.
Yeah, trust me. It's not... You wouldn't think drawing a sort of even line wouldn't be that difficult.
Problems I'm never going to have, Beckon.
Right. Quiets down.
Sorry, I'm just... I have a thing, and I have another thing, and I have things. Roll a notice on him real quick.
Ooh. I got a 10.
He is incredibly nervous about something. If you didn't know better, Beckon would say he's having a Beckon reaction to something.
A Beckon reaction?
Yeah, Beckon sometimes will get flustered and a little, like, nervous.
Yeah.
Hemi's having that. You've never seen Hemi have that before.
Huh. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you fine?
I'm fine.
Okay, you're fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, I guess we're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
A couple minutes in silence. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Get you back to the house. The rest of the drive's in silence.
Yeah.
Beckon wondering, what the hell?
Going like, what the fuck?
Okay.
He's probably concluding it has something to do with the priapism, whatever it is.
He drops you off. He says, I gotta go. I got an appointment. I'll see you later.
Alrighty. If I don't see you, they kidnapped me and sold me off to somewhere.
Not funny. He drives away. So Hemi's gone.
Uh-huh.
You're at the apartment complex, and his trailer's just sitting there.
Which he probably has booby-trapped. But Beck can shapeshift into a spider and get into little cracks and crevices that Hemi probably doesn't have booby-trapped.
Probably.
Oh, how much time does he have to kill before the Britneys show up?
You got an hour.
He'll go upstairs first and lay out a quick outfit. Just like something casual and have that all basically ready to go.
Jeans, sneakers,
Yeah,
top,
that kind of thing. So that way he can just throw it on.
Got it.
And then he goes back down. Finds an unobserved spot, shifts into a spider, and makes his way inside Hemi's trailer.
So he's tried going through one of the windows, and you discover Hemi's put up mesh screen that you can't get through.
Okay.
On all the windows.
Okay.
On all the vents.
Hmm.
He's resealed the crevices of the door with new rubber so you can't get through it.
He can push the mesh just a little bit.
Push the what open?
T can push the mesh open just a little bit.
If you're telling me it's just you bink the mesh, he didn't think that far ahead, and you're now inside. I was happy actually being go through like one of the exhaust pipes or something in the trailer.
There's that too. Maybe actually he'd probably do that instead if that's available.
Alright, so you managed to find a way in.
Yeah.
It takes you about 15 minutes. You're inside Hemi's trailer.
First verifies that there's nothing that's going to come at him if he shifts back into a human
There
form.
appears to be nothing in the trailer other than, well, the detritus of Hemi's life.
Okay. Cautiously shift back into his human shape.
You slide down the surfboard, which is in that same room, where the back of the trailer is where the bedroom is. You slide down, and you do a quick search, and you don't see any clothes in the room other than Hemi's. Which is unusual. Normally there's some girls, something, somewhere. And give me a notice, because the room looks strange. In fact, the whole trailer looks a little strange.
Ooh. Okay, 12. 15.
All the beer bottles, all the stray underwear, all the porn, all the things that could possibly offend a woman are gone.
And Hemi used to keep all that in.
Oh, yeah. Hemi was a mess. This looks like he actually attempted to half-assed clean.
What the fuck? He kind of snoops around a little bit. See
His
if...
laptop's here.
Is that password protected?
There is indeed a password.
Should we roll smarts to see if he guesses the password?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm just... I got a 9.
It occurs to you that Hemi would always choose whatever is readily upon his mind. And the biggest event was what happened in the other world. So it occurs to me you should try that date.
He'll type that in.
You're in.
He raises his eyebrows, shoot up. He's like, huh, okay. So he kind of pokes around on his laptop.
Hemi apparently actually keeps a diary. It's only got like 10 entries. The first one is, this is stupid, but I'm doing this because the doctor says I have to.
I don't know if Beck would really go through that, though, because he would kind of see that as a violation of privacy.
Quickly looking at the entries, you see the doctor said I had to.
Uh-huh.
Really, the doctor said I had to. Problems with Beck. More problems with Beck. Michelle, question mark. Michelle, question mark, question mark. Okay, the date. ...
He's tempted, but once again, the way I see his character is he would...
It's your character. You write him however you like.
Yeah, he would probably...
What else do you snoop around for?
He'll bring up the web browser and see what his recent history was.
Erectile dysfunction, priapism, effects of narcotics upon male sexuality, etc., etc., etc.
Now Beck's starting to wonder if...
Then down at the bottom of the list, how to tell when you're in love. How to know you've found the right one. Signs you have found the right one, etc., etc., etc.
I knew he was into Michelle. That's the conclusion he would jump to.
Yeah.
It closes that out. I don't know, maybe poke around a little more on a few things just to kind of...
His browser history is surprisingly clean. You don't see any visits to, like, Xvideos or Pornhub. You know he had a Hentai Club subscription. It's gone.
So... Now Beck's kind of wondering if maybe maybe Hemi's cleaning himself up because now he's found the one in Michelle, and now he's trying to become a better person.
Mm-hmm. That would be a reasonable conclusion.
So he kind of gets jealous, and he closes everything out quickly and shuts the computer down before he does anything that he might regret.
Okay. Then what does he do?
I don't know. Is there anything else interesting in the trailer to look at?
Here, shut down the laptop. You see various books in the room about script writing, screenwriting, how to be a better author, how to film a documentary, how to make it in Hollywood. You see a bunch of stuff related to the movie projects. You also see a bunch of stuff about the Caribbean, tour guides, islands, and you find an actual business card from a real estate agent who specializes in Caribbean properties.
That's interesting. You'll make note of the name and, like, the contact information, because it could be something to know for later. And after all, Beck spent a lot of his time as a spy before, so, you know, it's second nature for him to catalog those kind of things. So if he doesn't find anything else...
I'm working to the fridge. Even the fridge has been cleaned. There's no beer. There's water, energy drinks, health bars, vegetables fresh from the grocery. Now, you've never seen him eat, like, junk food, but you've never seen him cook either. There's cookbooks in here.
Well, if he's having erectile issues, he might be wanting to go and start, like, eating better and stuff like that, just to see if maybe his diet's having an impact on that. That could be a possibility. That, or maybe he's trying to better himself for Michelle.
How do you leave the trailer?
Beck does not. He basically fixes things up to where it looks at least as close to how they were before, so his presence isn't immediately visible. And he's not going to leave a prank or anything like that because he doesn't want Hemi to know that he was in there. So that way, if he wants to go back in there again at a future date, he can. 5.
You managed to get all this done in about 30 minutes, to give you enough time to get back upstairs. I'll have you roll to see if you spent too much time down there. Get back upstairs, clean it all up. give me another stealth check as you're going through the apartment.
Stealth check.
Uh-huh.
Why would I need a stealth check to go into the apartment?
I'm using this to see if you encounter somebody.
Oh. I got a 3.
Okay. You get into the apartment and you hear Gerald, already in the apartment, on his phone talking to somebody. Look, I don't think it's a good idea, Nathan. No, we're not gonna... He doesn't need an intervention. He just needs time. It's a sensitive issue. Well, now I'm regretting that I told you. No, you cannot make fun of him for it. If this were happening to you, you won't want us making fun of you, Gerald. I'm just saying that... Okay, Nathan, if you're going to do this, be prepared for his aftermath. Remember, there's 2 of them now. And they're a thing. So you harm one, the other one's definitely going to want revenge. Because that's what lovers do.
Beck's like... takes the front door and he slams it.
I gotta go. There's Gerald looking very nervous. Hello, Beck.
Oh, hey, Gerald.
I gotta leave now. I have something to go do somewhere, someplace, somehow.
Mm.
He quickly flees the apartment.
Right. I roll. He goes to his room. Oh, like before he goes into his room, he puts let's see what's a good prank to pull on Gerald. He takes white or whatever, like same color as whatever like pillows or anything like that Gerald has. Sprinkles white like food coloring or whatever on the pillows or whatever, like white if it's white pillow or something like that. So that way he gets
I like it.
all over him.
Now you said that he was feeling a little bit jealous. Mm-hmm. Would it be safe to say that there's a chance he might become a little morose?
More what?
A little morose?
Yeah, he's a little...
Give me a spirit test and see if she gets morose enough. He gets morose enough that he spends more time just laying on the bed being morose than being depressed. No, you don't lose track of it.
Yeah.
So you realize you gotta change. You get everything laid out, change into Calypso?
Yeah, well, change into Calypso, takes a shower.
Okay.
That way she's nice and clean. And all that.
I'm gonna be a little cruel real quick. When she's in the shower, thoughts of the other world, what happened there, and then I kind of come back to her. It leaves her with a little feeling of loss. You know, I know we said we were going to do this, but he actually is like doing this thing. I feel like he's pulling away. That kind of thing starts to go through her. She's going to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay. So she leaves the shower and the thing, she gets a little down.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
Throws on her clothes real quick. And first looks out the peephole.
There is a trio of insanely hot women there, dressed in insanely hot clothes. Not like walking down the runway clothes, but like casual in quotes, but obviously like their casual cost them like $100 an article.
And now Beck feels very underdressed, but nevertheless opens the door and goes, "Oh, hey gals."
Hi, Callie. You're slumming here with the guys?
Well, my place is under some renovations right now, so they're letting me kind of, hang here for a bit until it's taken care of.
Okay. Well, come on, we gotta go. We got a lot planned. We're so happy to go with us. Brittany B grabs your hand. She's like, I'm so happy you could come with us. Brittany C's like, hi, honey. Gives you a hug. Give me a notice.
Ooh. Why can't I roll this in game? I've been rolling like a shit ton of exploders here. 14.
So, speaking from my own experience of rolling a lot of exploding dice in Savage Worlds, it's God trying to lull you into a false sense of security so you can pull out a snake eyes at the most appropriate moment. Brittany C, when she hugs you, that's more than an affectionate, kind hug. You're picking up some romantic interest there.
Kind of awkward pat, not
Pat, pat.
Sure how to handle that. I mean, as a guy, yeah, but as a girl, she's at the moment. Not really sure how to handle
Brittany
that.
A, which is Averdolcini.
Mm-hmm.
Averdolcini goes, I'm so glad to see you came out, kisses on both cheeks of the Italian/European matter.
Hmm.
She's like, waiting.
Oh, sorry. Does the whole Italian kiss cheek back.
Okay. And you take off down to their car. They have come in a limo.
A limo?
Oh, honey, we never do anything without style. Even when we're slumming it. Yeah, totally, says Bastion, which is Brittany B.
Ah, okay.
So the Bs put you in the car. They get in with you. They start chatting up about, which photographer made it past them late time, which celebrity did that, and then throughout the conversation, one will turn to you and say something like, so Callie, are you seeing anybody?
No, I'm not seeing anyone right now.
Taking a break, honey?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster lately.
Oh, says Caballero, which is Brittany C. She looks a little crestfallen with that, but she's still got her hopes. They mix you a little drink, because it's both a mini bar. She's like, just have one because we're going to be drinking a lot later. Let's just get the night started.
Me and alcohol don't typically mix very well.
Oh, honey, you can have a little one. It's a cordial. It's fine. They hand you this little thing that looks oddly green.
They can't stupid. What would this be, a notice roll? Smarts roll?
Well, you already see what it is. I would say this is a common knowledge roll. So that's your smarts. Roll your smarts and a spare D8.
And a spare D8? So I'm rolling 2 D8?
So you're rolling a D8 for the skill of common knowledge. Common knowledge is a thing you do in savage rolls from time to time. You're rolling your smarts and not your wild die. Oh.
I got a 9.
Yeah, it's absinthe. Properly made absinthe with sugar cube and all that kind of stuff done in it already.
Sipping very, very slowly in small amounts.
So they've not given you enough to get you drunk or have any effect. It's just enough to actually get the night started. It's like a little killer. And they all have one too.
Oh, okay. Still sip it slowly.
And the lady that prepared those was Bastion, who's French. And so that's, her thing. They pull you up in front of a store and they're like, so this is not where we would go shopping, but we understand, Callie, that this is the kind of place that Hemi has told us that you might frequent. So we're going to go there with you and teach you how to shop.
Okay.
We're going to start with the clothes. They pull up like a department store. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So they take you in. The second they step out, eyes are just like... You walk by one poor schmuck who's there with his girlfriend. When his head swivels, her hand goes. And you watch as the Britneys walk in, and you see there's a feminine saunter to the way they walk. They're not trying to get attention. Just by being who they are, they have it, and they know it, and they're celebrating it. And so Beck's like, oh, okay. That's what Hemi's talking about.
Okay.
You try to imitate it?
Yeah, he might, or she might try to imitate it a little bit.
Give me a agility and your wild die at -2.
Well, the -2 was a 2. She doesn't pull it off.
She's rolling her hips a lot, her shoulders a lot. It just looks really hokey. It's that over-exaggerated I'm sexy walk, right?
I think she would stop after a few minutes because she would be like, yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Brittany C breaks out into laughter. Brittany B's like, what was that?
Me being an idiot.
Gets behind you. Puts her hands on her shoulders. Brittany A puts her hand on top of your head. She's going to teach you how to glide.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Little girl needs some water. So they teach her how to glide, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Do I need to roll something to see how well she learns
Agility.
something?
And your wild die, they've got help, so you don't have to have a negative.
Got 7.
It takes about 15 minutes as they're walking up and down the department store aisle with you. But eventually you get the sense of what they're trying to do. And pretty soon you're not rolling your shoulders as much. Your hips are moving with a slight exaggeration, just a slight enough exaggeration that catches the eye, but it's not unnatural. Yes, thank you. And you know you've got it right when you're walking along, and one of the attendants looks up from his work and watches you. And you hear a voice behind him say, Jerry. Oh, sorry. That could be sexual harassment, Jerry. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. She can't help it. She glances over Jerry's way and gives him a slight little smile.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Jerry, seeing the smile, was like doing something. He's like, ow! He holds his hand where he actually has stapled his hand with the price tag.
Oh, now she feels a little bad.
Brittany B goes, we've got it going on. They take you to the clothing section. The most important thing, says Aberdeen, is expressing your style, your inner quintessence to the world. So people, when they look at you, can tell at a glance exactly who and what you are. Not that you're solving all your mystery, but that you're showing them what you want them to see. That mirrors the truth that isn't exactly that. And you're sitting there listening to her explain this. You're like, what the hell? Roll me a smarts.
7.
You remember a conversation where Hemi said that feminine psychology works in these weird circles? Mm-hmm. You're listening to her explain fashion, you're like, oh my god, he's right. And we want you to look attractive. You have a little over the shoulder, but not too much. And so you show a little skin, but not a lot. It's just like, what the hell, right? There's no way to do this and not piss somebody off.
So not jeans and t-shirts.
Well, they can be jeans and t-shirts. They can be like, let me show you. She goes, she gets a couple things off the rack. She comes back. She's wearing low hip hugger jeans. A t-shirt that shows just like an inch of her midriff. She puts her hair up. She does the whole thing. And I need Becca to make a smart roll.
Oh.
Sorry, Spirit.
Spirit roll. I got 6.
She looked good. All right, so go. We want to see how bad it is. Go pick out things you would normally wear. Roll your spirit again. That's a little offensive. You want to see how bad it is?
5.
You managed not to tell Brittany what you think about that.
Turns to the clothing section, which at this moment looks like it's like a mile long of just a sea of clothing. And kind of stares at all of it for a second. Takes a deep breath and just starts browsing through.
You start browsing, you see the three of them talking. Give me a notice roll on them, see if they overhear something.
Nope. I rolled.
Okay.
So, Beck will gravitate towards things that remind him of, or remind her of the things that her mom used to wear.
The frumpy hippie chick?
Well,
Oh, crap.
Well, Beck's mother, who was not a frumpy hippie chick, she was Navajo. They were on the run a lot. So a lot of the things is like things that remind her of the 70s and stuff, because that's
Frumpy hippie chick.
not everything was frumpy hippie from the 70s.
That's just my opinion of that. That's just my opinion of that era, and I lived it, so I remember. Okay. So you come out, you've got like some what you think are attractive bell-bottom jeans, because they're for some reason strangely always in quotes in style. Some bell-bottom jeans, flowery top, and some gaudy jewelry. The Britneys take one look at it.
Not the gaudy jewelry. He wouldn't.
Okay.
Because his mom wouldn't have worn a whole
What would
lot
she
of
have worn for jewelry?
unless it was Navajo jewelry, she really wouldn't have worn anything.
What about scarf?
Yeah, maybe here and there.
Okay. They take one look at the outfit. They take a look at you. They look at each other. Roll notice.
Five.
Brittany A whispers in Italian, "Oh my God." Brittany B, the French one's like, "Oh, mon Dieu." And Brittany C, who's Hispanic, is just like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
Reminds me of my mom.
I'm rolling their spirit now. A universal from all three of them, high pitched, "Aww," goes up. Well, honey, you can honor your mother, but let's do it with more flair. More style. Less mall rat. And they proceed to take you on and start selecting things for you. Like, now comes the fun part. The fashion show. They put some things in your arms, point to the changing booth, go change and come back.
You want me to go in there, change, and then come out with the clothes on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would...
And when you come out...
blink a few times, because guys don't do that.
And when you come out, you don't do this just like walk out. No. When you walk out, you're making she proposes, entrance. Half of wearing clothes is having the mentality to wear them.
Okay. She goes in. Still not 100% sure what they're meaning by that.
Huh?
And she's like, what in the fuck? They're clothes. Oh, she goes in, she changes into the clothing.
She comes out.
Yeah.
They're all like, "That's it." They look at each other. They all do rock, paper, scissors. Haven't gotten from Hemi. Brittany C goes, "I'll do it. Watch this." She takes some clothes they've given you.
Mm-hmm.
She's about your size. She walks in. When she steps out, even the clothes make her look like she's a teenager or like not got a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
When she walks out, she comes out eyes level, confident, sassy, and you're like, whoa, roll spirit.
Five.
You feel it. You can feel the electricity. You can feel the sensuality coming off of her. Like that, she says. And she gets close to you, strokes your cheek. You want them to remember you.
Oh, I need another spirit to see if she doesn't flinch. Oh, shit. So,
She flinches a little bit.
yeah, she kind of tenses as soon as she makes contact.
See, tilts her head, looks at the other two Britneys and goes, "Honey, are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the next outfit?
C backs off. B comes over, makes it a point to touch you. She's like, "It's okay. Girls touch."
Okay, so this time she manages not to flinch or tense up.
Okay. Brittany B perceives it though. She's like, "Oh, you don't have any sisters, do you?"
No, I'm an only child.
You haven't had a lot of female friends?
Not really, no.
She walks arm in arm with you to the bathroom. She goes, "Girls that like one another, we touch. It's a thing."
Oh.
Okay? There's nothing sexual about it except when there is, and she expects Brittany to see. And I'll have a word with her. But don't hold it against her. She thinks that you're awesome.
No, it's fine, really. It's just, I also just, I've had some issues with some bad stuff in my life, so it's touching can just bring back some bad memories.
It took a while for Brittany A to get over that too. She had some people abuse her. The French girls like, and I can relate to. Just know that when we touch you, it's just because we really like you. You're really cool. You're probably the cutest, most endearing thing that's ever happened to Hemi.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you realize it, but ever since you came into his life, Callie, he's been a lot calmer.
Really?
Oh yeah. He likes you a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Like friends, though.
I don't want to put ideas in your head, but I think if he had met you before he met Michelle, he might be trying to date you.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know, Michelle is awesome. She's so sweet.
Oh, God.
And I really like her. And, you know, she's probably got him he really needs right now. He needs a mom.
So Beck manages to keep her composure and not
Freak out.
get too about it.
Go change.
Okay.
And then come back out. And then she gives you the French kisses on both cheeks.
And gives her French kisses back because, you know, it's apparently a thing. So it goes. Well, about how long has it been since they started all this?
This hasn't been rolling, so maybe a half hour.
Half hour? Okay, so she should probably still be good then.
How long does she hold the form?
Let me roll here. 3 hours.
Okay.
So she will change into the next outfit, but instead of walking out immediately, she turns and kind of looks at herself in the mirror. And then kind of like tries to adopt a pose or something to kind of like make herself look.
Give me a spirit.
Ooh. 8 plus 5 is 13. Yeah.
So you think you've got it. You walk out, adopt the same pose, and the Britneys go, "Damn, girl!" Woo!
She feels more confident after that.
So they get you like several casual outfits, and they're like, "And now it's time for the not casual outlets." And for that, I know he said we had a budget. Do we have a budget? Do we have to keep to the budget? We don't have to keep to the budget. I mean, he's paying for everything, right? Damn right he's paying for everything.
Wait, Hemi's paying for everything?
Look at each other. Shit. Yeah, Hemi wanted you to have a new wardrobe, so he wants us to help you, but yeah, he's actually buying your clothes tonight.
Oh.
And so Brittany C comes over and goes, "So we're gonna go take you now to the chicest boutique in town, and we're gonna make him pay."
At that point, she actually
of
laughed.
all the jokes he's played on you, Callie.
She starts giggling maniacally at that.
We're gonna make him buy you lots of pretty things, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Complete with jewelry.
Serves him right.
Okay, let's go. They go to cash out, and one of them pulls out a credit card. You realize it's Hemi's credit card she's got.
Ah. Can Beck memorize the credit card number?
Beck realizes the credit card's strange. It's a metallic American Express. It's a black metallic American Express. That's a very high-end credit card.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Which, with an FBI salary...
How did he get that?
So... That's something he's probably going to want to interrogate Hemi later about.
Okay, so they take you to none other than the local Armani outlet.
Oh.
Now, Armani has a thing for having very underplayed tones. They focus on elegance.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They don't go like the whole avant-garde thing. You walk out of an Armani store looking elegant. But that doesn't mean you don't walk out of there not paying through the nose.
Yeah.
Italian fashion, haute couture. Right?
Mm.
So they start fitting you and everything, you know, all that. And they walk you in, they're like, "So, Miron was up. Madams, it's good to see you. Yes, Miron, we have an emergency. What is your emergency? Oh my God. What is this you are wearing?"
Clothes?
She has no idea, Miron. She's a fledgling. Be gentle. I do not know if I can. They hold up the card. "Of course, mademoiselle. Please come with me. Stand right here."
Stands there.
He takes your measurements real quick, and one of the Britneys goes, "Really? One moment. I think I have something." "Is price an object, madam?" "Not really. At all. Any way, shape, fashion, or form." "Ah! I have something for you right over here." He comes over and he brings out this it's off the rack in quotes.
Mm-hmm.
It's something they had their own bulk they make. It's a bulk dress Armani makes. It's one of their like lesser lines. This dress probably about $300-400. Right. Simple, elegant black cocktail dress. He puts a couple of sashes on it, makes it look good. By the time you're done, you have like this little short skirt dress, pumps to go with it, a chic little purse to go with it. And you look in the mirror and you're like, wow. Right? If it had a charisma modifier, the dress would add an extra 2 because it's just that cute.
Oh, so he'd have a 6 charisma right now instead.
You hear one of the British say, "Shades of Audrey Hepburn." Tell me about it. Little black dress, after the Paris. They take you from there. Metarone charges the card, not a problem. Trust me, not a problem. And then she's like, and now we gotta get your makeup done. They take you to a makeup artist. They sit you down. Okay, now we want you to put on your eyeliner. Show us what you do.
Could I try putting something else on? Because I haven't mastered eyeliner yet.
All three of them gasp. They spend the next half hour giving you a crash course in makeup. They wave the makeup artist away as each one of them starts yelling her own personal makeup advice to you.
Oh.
Hello there, baby. Hello there, baby. How you doing? She's like, put me down, Daddy. Okay. So, the makeup artist comes over and goes, can I please work my craft? Ladies, shoos everyone away. Looks at what they've done and goes, well, if they wanted to make you look like a clown, they've succeeded. We need to go with the look. She looks at your features and goes, you have a classical beauty. Washes your face. This is what we're going to do. She doesn't make up to you. By the time she's done, she describes it step by step.
Should I roll to see if, that flinches or tenses or anything like that if she's, touching her?
You know that because a lot of the time she's using tools, it doesn't really register.
Okay.
Okay, 'cause you can feel there's nothing about this that isn't.
Yeah.
Right? You can't see what she's doing until she's done. She steps aside, and I need a spirit roll from who you see in the mirror.
Yeah,
You're not shocked, but you look at your reflection and you're like, wow, you don't look like you. You look more like you somehow.
It's an odd oxymoron there.
The artist goes, turns off her turns off her audio recorder, hands it to you, and goes, this is how you do that. Memorize it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. She sits back for a second and goes, he's going to be so happy. Because she assumes you're there getting made up for a guy.
I got only a 4, so would you say that Beck manages not to have a reaction?
Hair time! The Britneys chime, and they grab you, take you down to a hairdresser.
Oh.
Alright? They get you to the hairdresser. Hairdresser takes one look at you and goes, curls. We need curls.
Curls?
Curls.
Now I imagine since, Beck is half Native American, even in female form, she's probably got that really thick, long, luscious hair.
He's got special tools. He gets you curled up and down in an hour. Okay? And if you look back in the mirror, you have this long, now wavy black, is it black or brown hair for her?
Probably be like a brown.
Long waves of curly sea of brown hair. That just matches the dress perfectly, the makeup, it's all like one complete, total hello package. Right? And you're like, whoa. And you don't realize the full effect until you step out of the hairdresser salon and a passerby actually stops and looks at you like, and he shakes his head and he walks away feeling like, wow. And Brittany's go, yes. How do you feel, sweetie?
I feel really good, honestly.
Well, there's more.
There's more?
They go 10 steps to the right and they walk you into a formal dance studio.
Frowns and kind of looks around.
Dancing, they say. This is Brittany Asby. Dancing is without doubt the most effective way to seduce a man.
Yeah.
Women are natural dancers.
They are?
Oh, yeah. We're going to teach you how to sweep a man off his feet because, contrary to popular belief, it's not the woman that gets swept. It's the man. He just happens to be standing when we do it. Again, that circular logic thing goes back. You're like, what the hell is she talking about? They proceed to instruct you in how to do formal dances, specifically the waltz and the tango, so that the events of that story then take place. You'll actually know how to do those dances.
Okay.
And in the dancing, you have other partners you're working with. The dancing instruction is about, I say, 45 minutes. Now, you said you can hold your form for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
After what happens that 3 hour mark, what happens? Can she keep holding it?
At that point, then she starts feeling the, like, burning need to shift back into her male form. So, and if
she have to remain male before she can go back?
I would say she probably gets like a 10-minute warning or something like that. So, she'd probably excuse herself to the bathroom when she starts feeling the prickling, and then do the thing.
How long does she have to remain male before she can go back into other form?
She only has to remain male for like maybe a minute or so, and then shift back. So
you have to take a break after the ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
And when you come out, the Britneys have been talking since they've had a gap of time.
Mm-hmm.
Patrons are leaving, other patrons are coming in for the next lesson. Give me a notice roll.
I got a 3.
So it's now about 8:30 in the evening, and you hear the Britneys talking. You catch snippets of, he is just going to go over the moon. Yeah, if he sees it, he's busy right now. What is he doing? I don't know. I don't get it either, but I don't know. Maybe he's trying to make up his mind. Someone's going to get hurt unless they have that kind of relationship. Not everyone's like you. Hi.
Hey.
Okay, so now we got you made up. We got you through grace. It's time to go strut it.
Strut it?
Oh, yeah. Suicide karaoke, bitch.
Ah. Okay, this will be entertaining.
Come on. They grab you and they take you to a local karaoke bar.
Okay. I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Wait for you to come back. I'll get a drink. I'll wait. And we're back.
Oh.
So take you into this karaoke bar. Now, you are the most insanely finest dressed people in that room. And 3 of you all have the highest charisma modifiers in that room. So when you all walk in, it's like, the lights don't like focus on you, but general air goes through the bar, everyone turning and looking and going, whoa. You see more boyfriends getting slapped by their girlfriends. And you walk into the karaoke bar, and they walk up to the DJ, and the DJ's like, okay. And you can see him move things on the order. Brittany A is convincing him to move you all up like 4 steps in the order faster than he should have. She comes over to Callie and she goes, I'll let that be a lesson to you. If you're pretty enough, you can get anything you want.
Noted. Which is actually a lesson Beck already was aware of.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Brittany Averudicini with Dua Lipa's Levitating. She gets up there, she starts singing Levitating. Brittany B goes over, you get 1 song of your own, and then we pick a song for you. Hence the term suicide karaoke. If you do well, you drink what you want. If you do bad, you drink what we tell you to.
Right. I guess I should probably let you guys know that I don't know too much about pop music.
Well then, Callie, you're going to get an education. Oh, come on. Let's give her a grace period, says Brittany C. Nope. No. Those are the rules.
Oh, boy.
French bitch. Cabrona. Slutty from Paris. Bet you got the clap. I hear all the directors know what the top of your head looks like, and they start having a cat fight.
And Beck's sitting there going, should I leave?
Brittany A comes over about this time, puts mimosas down in front of everybody, and says, shut up and drink, bitches. They drink. He's like, I'm sorry too. I love you. You're the greatest. Yeah. They can't see that, but my wife just shot me a look of, what the hell? And then took a drink.
I took a small drink by a pantomime taking a really big drink.
Bastion gets up there and sings something by Elodie Friegel, which none of the American audience knows. But when she's done with it, they're all like, okay, yeah, that's pretty soon. That's cool. Then Brittany C gets up there and she does Havana. Since she's got a similar name to the artist that sings the song. And they're like, your turn. Tell the DJ what you want.
Cherry.
Girl smarts.
What? All smart.
First thing that comes out of your mouth.
I was gonna have something. 4.
You don't know why, but the first thing that comes out of your mouth is the song you've been subjected to routinely ever since you met Hemi. Royals by Lorde comes out. And you say it before you can stop it.
Oh, God.
And the Britneys...
Face palms.
The Britneys all go, aww.
Can I change it?
Here. Start.
Fuck me sideways. Goes up and sings it.
Giving a speech will make a performance there, because I don't really have the performance skill for it. Let's just call it the speech, because you're insanely hot. We'll let that go for now.
Yeah, well, yeah, they don't have the performance in the base Savage world. It's speech. Now I add my charisma to that, right?
Yes, you do.
5, so it'd be 9.
So you get a raise. The crowd's like, yeah! Woo! I sit down. Britney's go, that was amazing. All right, girls. Who goes first? Everybody roll a wild die. Lowest score has to go first for suicide karaoke.
I got a 6. Do I roll again?
No, you succeed. You get to pick one of the Britneys.
Brittany C. Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb! That one?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, fuck you. She gets up there, tells the DJ. The DJ's like, what? She kind of goes through the chorus, looks out, goes, I didn't know we had old fogies from the 80s. But I said, okay. She gets there because she doesn't know the song. She absolutely bombs it. Now, while she's staring in the crowd, they're all booing her and making fun of her. Brittany aliens over and goes, he's being a little intoxicated. So what do you think about Hemi?
He's Hemi.
I gotta warn you, don't sleep with him. Just don't sleep with him. It will ruin your life. You will never be the same.
5, so she doesn't have a reaction to
And
that.
I don't mean like anything ugly. I mean it's really good, but the problem is it's too good. Especially lately. B goes, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him lately, but just he doesn't. Yeah, she's actually trembling thinking about it.
Oh.
And you can tell it's a good kind of trembling, but they're also a little bit scared.
Right. I'll keep that in mind.
It's just lately he's just been like a god.
Right. Kind of.
Brittany C comes back and goes, are you bitches happy now? Says I'm a little bit fuming. Brittany B comes over and she goes, we're extremely happy. Whispers something in her ear and you hear the words Hemi. And even Brittany C goes, yeah. Alcohol? What am I drinking? Flaming Dr. Peppers. Flaming Dr. Pepper. No. Flaming Dr. Peppers. How many? Well, you're performing for 3 of us, so 3 Dr. Peppers seem good. Challenge accepted, bitch. Okay, slut. You can tell they have this thing. They actually have this thing about calling each other very salacious names for some reason. Right. The Flaming Dr. Peppers come out. Have you ever seen a Flaming Dr. Pepper?
No.
When you have the time to look it up, it's drink that actually comes to you on fire.
Oh, okay. I figured there was fire involved considering
She
it's called
downs
flaming.
3 of them real quick. And then kind of sits there on the thing and goes, gonna make it? I'll make it. Are you sure? It's not like the night he made me see God. I'm good. Roll again.
6.
You don't react, but suddenly you realize that they've all had the same experience you've had with him. I imagine it makes Beckett feel a little less special.
Yeah. And probably knock back the rest of the mimosa.
All right, who's up next? There's us and you. They all start the rock, paper, scissors.
Roll a 3.
You choose one of them, Brittany A or Brittany C. Sorry, Brittany C.
Let's see, Brittany B, and he picks another song from the 70s. Songs
That's what
he
he knows.
is from the 70s and like I think a little bit in the 80s. So
Someone's
that's
happy.
where his music repertoire is. he chooses Pink Floyd's song, The Wall or whatever. Like, what was it?
The Wall is a song. Pink Floyd's
Yeah, The Wall.
The Wall. We don't need no education. Alright, so she gets up there. The DJ's again like, what's with all the old people music? Fine, another brick in the wall. She has another brick in the wall.
Well, that one she might actually know, considering
It's popular enough that she pulls it off passably, but not great. While she's doing that, Brittany C leans over, very intoxicated, and goes, I just want you to know, you are so... Hey!
She's having a lot of fun running around circles around the dog.
She is. I see that. Happy baby? Daddy's trying to talk.
She doesn't care, Dada. She's having fun.
So, Brittany C's like, you are just so lucky that you have not... Oh my God, he's just... We can't handle him anymore.
Oh.
I mean, it used to be the three of us had him just under control, but lately someone has gotten into his head and he's not with her, but he's always with her. She's clearly on his mind while he's with us, and just, I don't know who it is, but she's one freaking lucky bitch.
Oh. Right. Yeah.
It's recent. It'll go away. It's a fad. I don't think so. It's only been a few days since this happened. I'm telling you, whoever it is, she is in his heart. She's in his heart.
Yeah, she probably is.
She can't be in his heart. He was calling her a B word. No, he was stuttering. He was saying, buck, 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 buck. He was just stuttering because it was so good for him. But he didn't go.
I need a shot.
That's even more confused?
Dumpig is really, really, really confused.
Vodka. Straight.
I can shoot vodka straight.
They bring you vodka. Straight. She comes down. She's like, okay, your turn. Points to the Brittany. What are we having her sing?
Well, unless you want me picking another 70s or 80s tune, maybe the other one
Two
of
Britneys
you
look at each other.
should
They have a little right here. They got a wicked smile. Tiny bubbles. Oh, fuck you.
Tiny bubbles.
Don Ho song. Henny breaks out into it every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
She up there, she says tiny bubbles to the DJ. The DJ's like... Yeah, she has to look it up online to get the code, right? He puts it in the machine. She gets up there, tiny bubbles. See the whole song. Everyone at first is like, what the hell is this? But by the time she's done, because she has the hottest score of them all. By the time she's done, the crowd's into it. While she's up there singing, the two very intoxicated Britneys now look at you and go, so, we know you're not dating anybody, but we gotta ask. We just gotta know. Have you and Hemi ever...
Have we ever what?
Flirted, been together?
This is Hemi we're talking about.
Point.
He's flirted with everybody. It's
Yeah,
just
but he doesn't mean
that.
it with half the people he flirts with.
He could have fooled me, honestly.
Well, since he's a big guy, he's a big guy. They both immediately go back to drink. It's just... He's a really good guy, but he's really like, he's hurt or something, We don't know how to fix it. We don't know how to fix it. Like, normally you just have sex with a guy that fixes him, but it's not fixing him.
I don't know. I mean,
There's clearly someone he's not over. He was over her for a while. Well, whatever it is, as of like 2 days ago, he's not over her again. Roll smarts.
Eight.
That could be taken to mean Moe. But then when it says 2 days, you realize, wait a minute. That's otherworld trip time. This is like almost right after.
2 days?
Something like that. It's definitely within the last week. You won't tell us who she is, lucky bitch. It's gotta be Michelle. I don't think he's done it with her. Otherwise, she'd be like us.
It's gotta be Michelle. I mean, that's who he's been hung up on. I mean, he hasn't been hung up on anybody else. Like
Brittany A comes back
at
down and
all.
goes, okay,
Oh shit.
I did it. It's your turn. And she gets to drink her very light port, so she rocks the crowd. They all three look at each other, look at you, and they go, Papa, don't. No. Oh, if I'm going to pray, live it up to her. Jump. Yeah, Jump by Madonna.
Okay.
No. Jump's an old song. No one knows it.
Wait, when was Jump?
Are you ready to jump?
No,
Get
when was
to
Jump released?
It's like 98, 99.
Oh, okay, so Beck probably wouldn't be familiar with it then. So, okay.
How about music? Yeah, music song. And so they pull up the, actually don't know, it's been a while, but I don't know the official name of the Madonna song, but it's the one that talks about, Don't Stop, is the name of the song. Ooh, don't tell me to stop, it's just, that one. You'll know the song if you ever hear it. It's a very famous Madonna song, and actually your character has heard it, because it's still played today on the radio.
Music
brings the people back together.
Yeah, that one.
That's one of them, but that's not what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
They pick some Madonna song that you know.
Okay.
Okay. Roll it.
2 plus 4 is 6.
So you pull it off passably. The crowd's like, yeah, okay, cool. As you come down, you're like bowing to the crowd, and give me a notice roll.
5.
Past the bar's windows, you see Hemi go walking with Michelle. And at first, you're about to have a negative reaction, but 30 feet behind him, you watch Moe go walking by, tailing them.
Goes over to the Brittany and saying, shoots back with that. I'll be right back, girls. I got something I need to take care of real quick.
No, where are you going?
Emergency, I need a pad.
We'll go with you. They go with you.
Fuck.
Women go to the bathroom together. And as they're walking by, one of them goes, oh my God. What? It's Hemi. They all immediately look. Hemi?
Yes.
They all look and they see Hemi with Michelle. And their reaction is, aw.
Look this way.
Who's that?
That's his ex.
All three of them immediately get stone cold. And they all say as one,
Bitch.
you mean the bitch?
Yes.
The one that stole his child?
Yeah.
You've never quite seen a depiction of the weird sisters from Macbeth. But this could be it, because as one, all three Brittany's, intoxicated yet strangely sober, all turn and look at her, and if they had magic, she'd be dead.
So, you girls can stay here if you want to, but...
Oh, no. She is clearly trying to wreck their date. We cannot allow that to happen. We cannot allow it to happen. Brittany's unite. They put their hands out in this weird kind of like team thing. All right, you're now part of the team. Let's go get her.
Goes over to the bar, orders the darkest, steamiest drink, and takes it out.
Okay. At that point, Brittany and Michelle have walked a little bit further down the street. Moe's following them. I need two things. I need stealthily get past the doorman who won't let you take the drink out of the bar normally.
5.
You get it past the doorman.
Okay.
And then the second thing is you need a notice roll to detect her. Because of the crowd, the nighttime... Hold on, don't roll yet. Because of the crowd, the nighttime conditions, the intoxication, you're actually rolling at a -5.
Can I use, because I have a shape-shifting thing that allows me to use my animal senses so I can pick up on Moe's scent, which I would know from
That'll bring it down to -3.
Okay. Ooh. So that was a 10 minus 3
Shit!
is...
7.
7.
You have it. You don't have it quite with a raise, but you have it.
Yeah.
Come here. Can you come here for a second? I know.
I think she wants Mommy's dice.
I know. Hello there. Hi. Are you good, baby?
Do you want a pen or pencil then?
I'll give you a pen. Is that okay? There you go. No, not my character sheet. Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to oh, look, pages you haven't scribbled on. There you go.
All right. So you pick her set out and you follow her for a little bit. It takes about a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hemi and Michelle are sitting in a coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
They're inside the coffee shop in a corner window, and they're talking. And Hemi looks very, very uncomfortable.
Mm.
And Michelle looks very uncomfortable.
Okay.
And you can't hear what they're saying because they're in the shop and the noise of the street. But give me a notice roll on them so you can determine a emotion. This is clearly a first date, and both of them are nervous as fuck.
Okay. So, exactly where is Moe?
So you got the shop. Moe is hovering by the door, watching. She's got her cell phone out, taking pictures.
Destroy the phone. Mission. I walk up to her, trip, and throw the drink all over her.
I like it. Give me a... I don't have a perform skills. Give me a speech to see if you pull off this act. Oh!
But +4, because I can add my charisma, right? Yes, no, maybe. Because if no, I'm going to reroll.
You're not trying to persuade her, though. You're trying to deceive her.
And I'm going to reroll.
Okay.
That's better. 7.
The drink goes over her clothes. The goal is to knock the cell phone out of her hand?
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll strength first, see if she loses it. She manages to hold on to the phone, but she does fall to her feet. She looks up at you, and you can look at her face and you see she's actually crying.
Serves her right.
No mercy!
No mercy.
She's like, watch where you going, you little ignorant slut!
Hey, you're ruining my good time here, bitch.
She gets up. Just watch where you're going. She looks back. She starts taking more pictures.
You need to find me a new
with my friend? Says the other Brittany. Stay away from me. She pushes the Brittany. Oh, no, you didn't. Brittany comes up, goes to throw like this really bad overhand punch. We're in initiative.
Oh, God.
You're having a brawl.
Ooh. I got an 11.
You're going first.
Let's see, what would she do? She do something like shove Moe really hard? Okay, what would that be?
That's a fighting.
Fighting.
Counts as a touch attack, so you actually get to add 2.
So that'd be an 8.
So with the raise, you push like against the wall kind of thing.
Just push her over.
So you gotta raise, she automatically drops the phone.
Yeah.
So phone drops, hits the ground. You gotta get to the wall. She changes target. She's like, get off me! And tries to push you away. And she only got a 3 to do it. But it's touch attack, so it'd actually be a 5. What's your parry?
My parry's a 6. So yeah,
she doesn't manage to push you off of her.
Yeah.
Get away from me, you bitch!
Okay. I guess I'm acted out now.
Nobody calls my friend a bitch, says Brittany B. She comes in. She throws a punch and misses. Roll fate. Spirit in this game.
2.
She accidentally hits you. She rolls a 1 for damage. So she buffets you by mistake.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Then Brittany C's like, no, get off her. Pulls Brittany B away, but in the process of pulling Brittany B away, she actually misses and gets hold of Moe's hair. And pulls out a clump of Moe's hair. Ow! People around us are like, fight, fight, fight.
God.
New initiative.
Ooh. I got a 7.
Okay, you're going first.
Okay, so now I'm going to stomp on the phone to see if I can break it.
Okay. It's a phone. It's not going anywhere. Just roll better than a 2.
I'm guessing that would be a fighting roll.
Good thing we made that better than 2.
Yeah. So it's a 3.
You step on the phone and roll damage.
Oh, okay. What was damage again? Oh, that's strength.
Your strength.
What is my strength? Oh, that's only 86. Wait, that's just the strength.
Just the strength attack because you don't have a weapon.
3.
So you hit the phone and you hear something crunch, but you're not sure you completely broke it. You know you damaged it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Next person to go is Moe. My hair! And she grabs your hair.
Oh, God.
Roll spirit. Yet you feel a momentary flash of anger goes through you of, oh, bitch, you didn't. You get a free attack.
And, yeah, I can definitely see that, because especially in, like, Native American culture, the hair is very important.
And you just had it all made up.
Yep. What am I rolling again?
Tackle, fighting.
Fighting? 5.
You hit her, roll damage.
4.
You hit her. She's like, whoa, with the slap. And right as she's about to throw another punch, you hear, Moe. And there's Hemi.
Shit!
Apparently I've caught you at your best, he says. She puts 2 together. You know these bitches?
Can I, like, grind my foot down on her phone to break
Strike
it
the phone.
some more?
Hemi's like, I'm reasonably sure that this kind of behavior would get a restraining order placed against you. Kind of like the one you placed against me for not me being able to see my son.
She did what?
She did what? The Britneys all say. Yeah, Moe doesn't want me talking to Lee, so she's actually trying to get a restraining order placed on me. Had a restraining order placed on me. I'm trying to get it rescinded. That's why you're talking to Richard. No, I'm talking to Richard about a movie. You don't have the money for a movie, Hemi. I've checked up on you. You don't even have a job officially listed.
Kelly starts snickering.
Look, I don't want to make this a police matter. Of course you don't. You're into something illegal. I can smell it. Who's that? Is that your whore you're pimping out? Point to Michelle.
Punch!
I love it. Roll.
Strength.
Yep.
Can I add
And add
plus?
2. Add 2. No, you don't have to. Go drop a bid. We'll add 4.
So 5.
A 9. Roll 2d6.
Why am I rolling 2D? Oh.
Because you got a raise on the attack roll. 6. She's shaking. You hit her hard enough that blood flies out. Hands are on you. The Britneys are all clapping. Hemi's separating the 2 of you. Let them go home. We'll call you a cab. Go sit over there. Turns to the Britneys, who are all still drunk. Looks at you. Looks around at the crowd. Why do I have to do this? I want to do this in front of Moe. Nothing to see here, folks. Go home. We got it handled. A lot of control. It's fine. Call the cops. No, you call the cops. It'll be fine. It's just an Exodus thing. It's over. It's over, right, Callie?
It's...
Whispers in your ear. Let me handle it.
Steps back.
You're supposed to be learning how to be a lady. This is not very ladylike behavior.
No, fuck that shit.
Although it was a hell of a good left.
Apparently I still haven't even in this shape.
Oh, girl, that was awesome. Yeah, treat that. Well, the bitch actually tries to kick her. Hemi has to stop her. Y'all are drunk. Why don't y'all go inside the shop and get some coffee in you? Go keep Michelle company.
You guys keep Michelle company. I'll get the coffees for everybody.
You go keep Michelle company, too.
fine.
Hemi yells and starts talking to Mo. He tries to move things over. So now you're sitting there awkwardly at a bench with 3 drunken supermodels and a very scared, nervous mom who's watching Hemi talk to his ex-girlfriend outside.
Sorry.
What did she say that made you hit her? That's Michelle asking.
Nothing.
She called you a whore. Oh, did she? Says Michelle. And you hit her?
Well, yeah, because...
Michelle leans over and hugs you.
Oh, God. 7.
There is some natural just warmth about this woman that comes out. She's holding you and the normal flinch response doesn't come up, and you feel really good about having defended her for some reason. You can't identify why. You really like this girl. You don't want to like her, but you do.
You see, it kind of reminds Beck maybe a little bit of his own mom.
A little bit.
Yeah, so might actually lean into it a little bit.
She puts her arm around you and says, thank you. I know we haven't known each other for very long, but thank you.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
the kind of thing Clayton would say to me. Who's Clayton? My abusive ex.
Oh, well, if you ever need somebody to punch him too, I got a free fist.
No, Hemi's actually helped me get into witness protection so he can't find me or Jake, my little boy.
Oh.
We remember, the Britneys say. Now, you've never heard the whole story.
You don't need to tell me if you don't need to.
Clayton's a really bad man. He's involved with some bad people, and he would take his frustrations out on me physically.
I know the type.
Yeah. The night it was all over, he tried to get me to have a wild sexual threesome and whore me out. So that's the kind of thing that would have done it for me. And I remember at the time being so dejected, I would have done it just to please him and not be beaten. And all the Britneys are just like...
Okay, so he manages not to break the coffee in her hands.
And now she's like, and Hemi's the exact opposite, and I think he might be too good for me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're too good for him.
Hey, says the Britneys.
What? Hemi's a great guy, but he's got his issues too.
Ever since he's met you, he's been over the moon for you. They say to her, yeah, he is so in love with you, Michelle.
He sure is.
Really? He doesn't act like he's like, keep me at arm's length. I don't know what's going on. It's like there's someone else.
Probably just Hemi hang-ups. He hasn't had the easiest of life,
None of us have, says Brittany C. How can you say that? I mean, I recognize you from model pages. Brittany C's like, yeah. You don't see my addiction I had to get over, though, do you? What do you mean? I used to have a really bad cocaine addiction. That's what happens when you're involved in the industry. Modeling? Yeah, let's go with that. The other two, Brittany snicker and Brittany C kind of glares and shuts them up. Well, thank you. We should have a girls' night out, Michelle says. We totally should, say all the Britneys who are just drunk enough to agree.
With no alcohol this time.
You've got to have alcohol. Yes, please, says Michelle.
I could have done that whole thing with Moe in a way that wouldn't have interrupted the Michelle-Hemi date thing and whatnot if I hadn't been inebriated. Total, whole plan and all that, but this was a Hemi impulsive, not very well thought out thing. And yeah, so I say
they all look at you and like, what side of Hemi are you seeing? He's incredibly methodical. Yeah, he has plans upon plans upon plans.
I've always seen him as being very impulsive.
They all look at each other. You've seen a side of him we've never seen then. Yes, I'm sure she has, says Hemi, who's come back to the table. Is there room for me? You look down and you see there's actually no room for him at the table.
Oh. Well,
He gets a chair, sets the chair down, sits in the aisle, looks at the women, And you see this look across his face of, here is a whole gaggle of women I have all slept with or want to, and they're all plotting against me. I am in so much trouble.
Beck goes, well, I guess the two of you can finish your date and we can just, go call a cab and, get out of here.
Yep. Wow. She actually got to take a look at you. I know, right? Says Michelle. He tears his eyes away from you for a second. Yeah, good job, girls. Wow. How much of my money did you spend? Just enough. Okay, that's not happening again. So, did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I'm glad to hear that.
I got Brittany C to sing Cherry Bomb.
Okay. Well, if you ladies will let us, Michelle and I have a lot to discuss.
Yeah, ladies, let's get...
Michelle's like, no, they can stay.
And
he's like,
are you really seriously? This looks like it's very much a YouTube thing.
oh, it's just a coffee date. It's very casual, isn't it? Yeah, completely casual, says Hemi.
I really think we should get...
No, Michelle says, grab you. Go ahead, stay. Tell me more about this impulsive, dangerous, heroic Hemi you've seen. Hemi puts his hand over his eyes.
My dad's a real asshole. Like, beyond the normal asshole you've usually seen. And he's also, not to scare any of you or anything like that, but he's a pretty powerful man. I mean, you're not going to see him in any headlines or anything like that because he's more of like being in the shadows and tweaking things and shit like that. And, well, he's made my life a living hell for quite some time. And Hemi here is just, anytime he has the opportunity to do so is always, spat in his eye, that kind of thing. Not really giving a shit about the fact that my dad could probably do all sorts of unpleasant things to him. And never really has crossed me as very well thought out the times that it's happened. So,
Michelle looks at Hemi. Hemi's like, I told you my job had some danger associated with it. You did.
To be honest, I think my dad's more entertained by him than anything else, so...
I gotta fix that. Michelle asks you, so, in all the time you've known Hemi, Callie, right?
Yeah.
Would you say he's a thing for saving people?
Yeah.
The British all go, like what, they're his projects or something?
Oh, God, no.
What do you mean by that? Seems like he's the kind of guy that want to fix somebody.
No, he's the kind of guy that when he sees something wrong, he needs to make it right.
Oh. Michelle looks at him and you can tell whatever it is you just said, you just solved a major stumbling block for them. Okay.
And Beck's really wishing he had a damn shot right now.
Thank you, Callie.
In fact, takes a long swig of coffee.
She gives you another hug.
Oh, awkward pat on the back.
So, there are other boys out there we have to go seduce, says one of the Britneys. Yeah, I agree. Come on, we gotta teach you how to flirt. They grab you.
Ah. See ya.
They retreat around the corner, and they stop and they watch.
What are we doing?
We're making sure that it goes right.
How about we go somewhere else, because Hemi can handle himself.
Look. You see Hemi and her getting very close to one another. He's talking. She's got her hand on his arm. He's got his hand like this.
She turns away.
And then, right as you're about to turn away, you see Michelle quickly lean in and peck him on the cheeks really nervously. It looks so teenager, it's adorable. The Britneys go, aww.
Yeah, it turns away at that point. It's like, okay, they obviously are...
He's holding her hand.
Can we go now? We don't need to...
No, we want to make sure he doesn't mess up.
He's a grown man. He can handle himself.
They're leaving in the hands. They're holding hands.
is leaning in like the alleyway out of sight and just putting the hand over the face like this. Like, what the fuck?
So they leave. Hemi hails a cab. They get in the cab and they take off.
Okay. So, what do we do now?
We celebrate.
With more alcohol?
Hell yeah!
Alright, I guess I'm getting shit-faced again. This is gonna be fun.
They take you to a different establishment.
Now
More
wishing,
drinking ensues.
wishing at this moment that Hemi had ordered him not to say anything. That would have been... In fact, actually, Beck excuses off to the corner, puts in a quick phone call.
To whom, Hemi?
Hemi, yeah.
A message comes back. Oh, sorry, you're doing a vocal message?
Actual phone call.
Hey, you've reached the cell phone of Hemi Mahona, and JJ, I told you I'm taking the night off. I don't care what it is, I am taking the night off. Leave a message, JJ. Click.
Hey, asshole, I need you to order me not to spill the fucking beans considering the last time that happened when I got shit-faced drunk. So, call me back, please? Before I get shit-faced? I don't even know if this will work over voicemail. Fuck. We need to experiment more with this.
Ring.
Picks up.
Hey, what's up?
I'm not sure if this will work. I need you to order me not to reveal anything sensitive. Well, I'm drunk.
Oh. So you give me permission to use my power over you, huh? Gotta confess, it's kind of doing it for me.
Are you gonna do it or not?
Well, that's the question tonight. Am I gonna do it or not?
Look, I don't want to interfere with whatever you and Michelle are doing, so...
I don't like the idea of giving you orders. You're already doing this. But...
I'm asking
if you feel you need the help, Becca McRoth, I order you not to reveal anything about the Fae, Roth, or anything that you would normally deem sensitive and the Britneys shouldn't know.
Thank you.
Regardless of your state of intoxication.
For tonight.
And I also order you to have fun. Enjoy yourself.
Fuck you.
And whatever the Britneys tell you to do, as long as it's not dangerous, you must comply. Click.
Fucking asshole! Goes storming over the Britneys.
What's up?
Line them up!
They line them up.
And start shooting them back.
Brittany C puts her hand on your small of your back and says, so, tell us, what is the best kiss you've ever had?
Oh, fuck.
And technically that doesn't break anything he ordered you not to do.
A roll of 4. What would that mean?
Basic success.
Basic success. So she wouldn't necessarily need to reveal Hemi in that case.
There's this guy and he just...
Oh no, it's like, there's this girl, really cute Asian girl that I knew. Like, first time and all that.
Now you definitely have Britney Spears attention.
And that was probably the best one, because it was the first one in a way, so yeah.
You always do remember your first one, don't you?
Yeah.
What's this? Okay, truth or dare time.
Oh boy.
She's looking at you. Truth or dare?
Okay.
You have to pick. You want to tell the truth, or do you want to accept a dare?
Dare.
The three of them look at each other. We dare you to go over there and get that guy to pay for our drinks.
Sure. She gets up and goes over.
Okay.
I take it she needs to flirt with the guy.
Normal looking frat boy kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Early mid-20s. He's there with some friends. They're all drinking. And they see you walk over and you have their attention. They're like, whoa.
Ooh. 7 plus, I'm guessing charisma would apply to this. 7 plus 4 would be 11.
Okay.
So saunters over, applying those lessons, and goes, "Hey there.
Hey.
So, you guys look like you're having a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah. You want to have fun?
I'm definitely interested. I'm here with my girlfriends over there, and, you know... We're looking for, fun time. I don't know, would you mind helping us have some fun? Maybe some drinks?
Oh, we could definitely help you have some fun, baby.
Sure.
They come over. Basically, you milk them for all they're worth, I take it?
Yeah.
During the conversation, the Brittany leans over and goes, "Truth or dare?"
Dare.
I dare you to French kiss this guy.
Freezes. There's actually a look of alarm on her face.
You can switch to truth, says one of the Brittany's.
Yeah, let's do truth.
Almost you. You ever slept with Hemi?
Fuck you. Oh, is she required to tell the truth? She's required to tell the truth.
That's the whole point of the game.
Well, no, like, would Hemi's orders require her to tell the truth?
He did say...
And this wouldn't necessarily be... Oh.
Nope, not Faye related, so yeah.
Shit. Yes.
Was it good?
Yes.
One of the Brittany's, you can see now the fear and the trepidation, she whispers, Did you worry that you're going to lose yourself to him?
I think that happened a long time ago.
Oh, Callie.
It's fine.
She just saw Michelle.
He's
heartbroken for you.
He's with Michelle. It's fine. She's good for him. I am just a fucked up mess. And in any case, I'm used to wanting things I can't have because that's been my whole life so far. So it's okay.
They all look at each other. Has he told you about what he's planning?
Planning what?
They all shut up. Oh. We should let that be a surprise. We should. Okay.
Planning what?
Remember we said about Hemi being methodical?
Yeah, and I thought
he
it
has a
was
plan.
weird. For what?
You'll find out. We actually had a bit of a... Can we tell her? I don't think we can.
Does it...
Hemi has told us a lot about you. We've really wanted to meet you for quite some time. And now that we've met you and we've had this night with you, we can see what Hemi sees in you. And I'm not saying this just because I'm drunk. I'm saying this is the absolute truth, Callie. You're amazing.
Oh.
You're wonderful.
Oh.
We
Okay.
can see why he loves you.
He doesn't love me.
Oh, yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Come on. He loves him. He loves Michelle.
He loves you. He loves Michelle. He loves us. Hemi loves a lot of people. Hemi's not like
Oh,
one of these
you mean
people.
that kind of love?
No, I don't mean like that. Hemi has got a lot of love in his heart. And I think sometimes he's just not quite sure how to tell people about it because what happened with his mama always told me he was never good enough. He said we weren't supposed to tell that. She needs to know.
I kind of already knew his mom
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, he loves you. And we love you too. You're awesome. Hey, ladies, you know what? I think, boys, we're going to call it a night. I think we're going to call it. No, you're not. The girls all look at each other, and then they look at you.
We're calling it a night, boys. And at that point, there's something a little dangerous that crosses her face.
Roll on intimidation.
Ooh. That was a 14?
They don't know why, but they laugh it off like, yeah, okay, you know what? We know not to give you bitches any more alcohol. Just lead us on. Barflies, sluts, to all the typical names.
Mm. Can I, like, teak trip one of them?
Sure.
The end.
As you're all leaving together, the bouncer's like, ladies, everything okay?
Just make sure they don't follow us out the door.
I can do that. You get back.
Hmm.
The Brittany's deposit you back at the house.
Mm.
They're like, we would stay, but you?
Yeah, Gerald snores and... Yeah.
Gerald's kind of cute. You would think that. You like geeks. Anyway, they all give you hugs. We have to do this again sometime. We really like you. Yeah, you're awesome. Good girl, you're awesome.
Oh, thanks.
They palm you back Kimmy's credit card. You really don't want to.
The things Beck now has planned for this credit card.
And they, all leave. And as they leave, Brittany C gives you a little bit longer hug than the others, and she says, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little jealous. I see why he's having a hard decision.
Yeah, it's fine. There's really no decision here. It's fine.
And she's like, I don't think you should give up. And she takes off. So there is Beck alone in the apartment.
Probably shifts back into his male form once he's alone. And he's probably inebriated still. So, yeah, kind of eyeballs the credit card. I'm like, Hemi's probably going to want it back once he gets home. And I'm not sure when he's going to get home. So, he goes to his laptop and he makes a bunch of drunken purchases.
For some reason, it stopped working.
It's like, you bastard. He just puts it on his nightstand.
You hear Hemi's old van pull up. You see him walk into the trailer alone. Go confront him.
He's a 7. Nah.
Okay.
He's like, I am way too drunk to have a serious conversation of any sort right now, so he kind of just sprawls on the bed. Well, first he shoots back into a woman so he can change out of the clothes and, like, put something different on, and then changes back into his male form, staggers into the bathroom. Well,
Knock, knock, knock.
He opens the door. Hey!
It's Hemi. He quickly glances you up and down and goes, He slips into the room and closes the door behind him. You might want to, put a towel or something on.
Oh. He goes and pulls on a pair of boxers.
And a top, please, too.
I'm a dude. I'm not a chick.
Just do it, Becken.
Fine. Are you gonna take the damn order off anyway? Because it was really inconvenient. And fuck you, by the way. I had to say things to the Britneys that I
Grabs you by the shirt, pulls you close. Fuck me?
Figuratively.
Oh.
You gonna let go now?
Glad you cleared that up. And he gives you a hug.
Oh, hugs back.
You did well tonight. I'm very proud of you.
Glad you think so, but yeah, you need to release me from the order.
I release you from the last order I gave you.
Good. Because awkward.
You,
Oh, is Michelle okay?
No. You,
Oh,
mind
fuck.
if we talk a little bit?
Sure, I'm kind of drunk, though.
I want to get drunk, so that's fair.
Oh, well, here. He pulls out the cloth that he has, unfolds it, and then suddenly there's a thing of alcohol sitting there.
What are you doing about?
It stopped, and she's not happy about baby Einstein.
Oh, your baby Einstein stopped? We can
There
fix
you
that.
go.
There you go. Happy baby.
Happy baby.
Okay. You want to be held? You want to be held? No? You were good? Okay.
Probably wants the controller now.
Possibly. So, Hemi sits down on the bed, and he's just like, so Michelle's convinced that I'm just trying to, in air quotes, fix her.
Oh, shit. I tried to fix that.
I know you did.
Because you're not.
And I think it's just because she's looking for an excuse because she's scared to get involved.
I can see that.
And everything was kind of okay. It was kind of neutral, but she's like, we should probably just be friends for a while. I'm like, that sounds like a plan. We'll go very slow. But it may have by default let me make my mind about something.
Okay. Is this like this?
When we got back to her place, her boy was awake. He'd been looking for her.
Oh.
And I am now more hesitant than I was before to get involved with her for the safety of the boy.
Understandable. Kids are,
Yeah.
special.
But I'm going to at least be friendly with her. And if she wants to pursue something, I'll let that happen, but only if she wants it.
Sounds fair.
How you doing?
Women are a lot more complicated than I thought.
Fuck yes.
And being a woman is a lot more weird than I thought, too.
Yes.
I'm gonna have... I wish there was YouTube videos for this, because I feel like I need more YouTube videos.
Well, it's not exactly YouTube videos about how to be a gender bender. At least not the way we do it.
Wait, you don't shift into a woman?
We, figuratively.
Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Like, they have this whole, like, walk thing. At least the Britneys have this whole, like, walk thing that was, like... And I tried it, and I don't think they took any video of it, but you probably would have laughed your ass off if you saw it. Oh, God, no. I'm not giving you any more ammunition than you already have.
Okay,
But,
you gotta forgive me for this because you brought it up, Beckon.
Shh.
I
No.
order you to show me your sexy female walk.
God, you fucking asshole. He gets up. He does not shift into his female form, though, out of defiance, and he does it in his male form, which just makes it look even worse. Happy now?
Very immensely. Best thing for the alcohol is food.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Usually I just like let it ride because in the morning I don't really feel bad.
It'll help cut down the hangover, food and water.
I don't really have hangovers though.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Fey healing, super handy at times.
Well, mind if I ask something else?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So if I sleep here tonight?
Well, like on the couch? Like before?
Like next to you, I need... You know I did the right thing.
Oh, like a sleepover?
Well, gosh, let's call Candy and Brandy and we'll like have all the girls... Yes, like a fucking sleepover back.
I never had a sleepover as a kid. I never stayed in a place long enough to actually have friends.
I just don't want to be alone, you know?
Okay. Yeah, if you need that, that's fine.
And we are never, ever telling Nathan and Gerald about this.
I'm not saying anything to him about anything, because trust me, I already...
Be sure that they don't walk in on us, we should probably go do this in the trailer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Do you want me to maybe shift into like a fox or a coyote, make it less awkward?
No. It's not awkward.
Oh, you sure?
Yes, Beck, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get a shower real quick, so I was intending to do that, and then you knocked on
Roll
my
bigger.
door, so... Roll what?
Roll bigger.
Bigger? Oh, wait, that's a D6. Ooh, I only got... Wait, no. Sorry. Oh! Okay!
You don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
You stare down at the trailer with him.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the trailer, get into bed.
He kind of flops down on the bed.
He flops down too. And in the middle of the night, you actually wake up to hear him like crying a little bit.
He'd still probably be slightly inebriated at that point, so he'd like roll over and hug Hemi.
Okay. Time goes by. The events of the short story that we wrote when in Rome take place.
Let me go to the bathroom real
We'll
quick.
pick up after that.
Yep.
Okay, so the nice one. So the events of the story when in Rome take place, and briefly going through those events, what happens is that for the audio listener, when in Rome was a bit of a very detailed dream that I had because of Ruth's storytelling, and it's unusual for me to dream about role-playing games or storytelling events, so I felt I had to write it down. And she was so amused by the dream that she felt that it had to be canon.
Yep.
But the problem is the dream is also very explicit.
X-rated.
So it's not the kind of thing that we would normally put on
audio
record. But surmising it, basically what happens is Hemi discovers that his medical condition is because he's not with a woman he truly loves, and he quickly comes to the conclusion that because of the magical bond, whether he likes it or not, he is truly in love with Beck. Because we did roll a critical fumble during that scene.
Yeah, during the scene where Hemi had to assist Beck with the curse,
which was
thing.
Not my idea. That was my wife's idea.
Yeah.
So,
my idea initially was to have Beck sleep with another Fae, but no, Hemi had to circumvent that. So
that's right. Blame you for looking out for the boy. So, Hemi has decided that in order to do this really strange relationship, he is going to basically model it on kind of like a polyamorous thing, where him and Beck are together, but they're not like bound to one another. That's why he's still kind of trying to get the Michelle thing to work, because in Hemi's mind, he knows that Beck really truly loves Sayuri, not him. It's just the magical bond. That's what Hemi's thinking of.
That's what he thinks.
Right. So, needless to say, Hemi takes Beck to Rome on this incredibly romantic sleep-her-off-her-feet date to prove his point. And during that date, the Brittany's start that date with them. It's kind of like a group date, because Hemi's trying to slyly move back into this. He doesn't want Beck to know anything's going on. So the Brittany's basically help him do this, and that's when the Brittany's reveal that they're no longer going to be sleeping with Hemi.
Nah.
And when Beck asks why, Beck quickly finds out, and well, it's kind of like that experience where Hemi rolled the 30, only I see this time it's like rolling 50.
Yeah! He made it more than Sea God then.
Because of the detailed things that have happened in the story, Hemi and Beck have now basically decided they're starting this relationship together and that they're in love. This isn't going to preclude them from having other lovers, but they made this weird kind of relationship. That all happens with the When in Rome story. This has also led to a trope now between the two characters of, is this going to be like Rome? This is going to be nothing like Rome. But this is totally going to be like Rome. So this part of this little adventure, after that all takes place, is about 4 days after the Rome thing. Okay? And O'Donnell pulls Beck into an interview room.
Oh, again?
And says, so, I'm not trying to pry. I just want to know if everything's okay between you and Mahona.
Yeah?
Okay. Well, it's just that I've noticed some things, and I just want to be sure that it's nothing we have to worry about.
Like what?
He doesn't call you Beck anymore. He always calls you Beckon. What's up with that?
I honestly don't know. Honestly, the only one who has ever called me Beckon has been my dad, but Hemi saying it isn't. I don't know, it just makes it feel like I'm taking something back from that, I guess.
Okay. And I've noticed that Mahona, he doesn't seem to be flirting with people quite the same way. He doesn't seem to mean it anymore. It's casual rather than what it was before.
You sure?
Yeah. The other day he told me I looked pretty rather than try to get me in bed.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. And nothing's happened that the FBI needs to know about, like a relationship or anything.
No, not at all.
Okay. Good to know, because although I and Agent Smith and most people that know you would turn a blind eye to it, the new agents we have coming in may not. I also kind of need to know something. Do you remember the night Hemi got shot?
Yeah.
What exactly did you see?
Oh shit, Gian needs to remember. Did Beck realize that Latrice shot him?
That's up to you.
I'm trying to remember if he did or not. I know Gerald did. can't remember if Beck realized that Latrice shot him. I think he did, actually, now that I think about it.
So let's say Beck knows that Latrice was the one that accidentally shot him in the back.
Yeah.
What does Beck do with that information?
Beck kind of gives her a sly look and goes, I don't know what happened that night. What did you say happened that night?
Well, the HRT guys are still trying to figure out which one to back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing he was wearing the vest, or it would have been a bad wound.
Yeah, really bad wound.
And they've looked at the body cameras, they looked at the helmet cams, and it's clearly an FBI round. It's 10 millimeter, but no one knows from which weapon it came from because as they're hitting the ground, rounds are going everywhere. They're using 10 millimeter submachine guns. It's just, it's a mess.
Mm-hmm. Could just come clean, you know.
Looks at Becken. It says, it's my understanding the Fae like making deals. Do you have that Fae trait?
Sometimes. I usually don't indulge in my Fae nature, but sometimes it's pretty enjoyable.
Ah. So what would it take to make you keep your mouth shut until I feel comfortable telling Mahona what happened?
Oh God, what would Beck extract from her on that? Pay for a singing telegram to follow JJ around, and I won't say anything unless Hemi, of course, orders me.
Why are you all picking on Jensen so much?
Because he's fun to pick on.
Oh my God.
I can pick one of the rookies if you want them instead.
No, I'll get a telegram. I do need something in return. You've got to calm Mahona down. He is constantly reviewing HRT footage of the shooting. They're all terrified of him.
Oh.
They honestly think he's going to ambush one of them in a dark alley some night. One of them is apparently sleeping with the lights on.
Really?
Come here. She takes you down to her HRT, has their briefings, and you see a jar. Mahona Death Fund. They're taking pool bets. They actually got a board up about who he's going to take revenge on when he figures out. Because they don't know who shot him. So they're all taking bets on it.
Trace needs to roll. I think her notice is a D8.
Got an 11.
I only got a 9. So the absolute look of mischief on Beck's face.
No, Beckett. No, Beck. No.
What? This is just a golden opportunity. You can't put this in front of a trickster and not expect us to take advantage of it.
These are people responsible for saving other people's lives, and they're all scared shitless of your friend. She almost says boyfriend.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything, because after all, this is Hemi we're talking about.
I would come clean, but I'm worried that he would do something like want me to make up for it.
Hemi wouldn't cross any lines with you, Latrice. He respects you too much.
I know, maybe. I don't know. I never had something like that happen all my years of training, and I feel really bad about it.
Hmm.
I don't know how to handle it.
You just tell him you did it and you're sorry.
And then he'll treat me like JJ, and that's really my reserves. He'll never ever let this go.
I don't know if he would treat you like JJ, but he definitely probably would needle you about it for sure.
Let me work up the courage. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to end this there. Because then the next story that takes place is the one I wrote about. It's not done yet, Tango in Vegas. And that's when she reveals to him that she shot him. So what'd you think of this little mini episode?
It's pretty enjoyable.
Good.
Yeah.
Not a lot, XP-wise or anything, but I think you got a couple more motivations about why people will end up doing things in not only the stories, but in the game sessions. Makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Cuddle on the couch.
I think so.
Okay, want to sharpen reading for me? Hey there, baby.
What's your passcode?
Oh, 0573.